Look at this. This is the first snowfall for the season. Not really, just snow flurries. I don't know if you can see it. If I go against this vehicle right here, which is black car, you can see them coming down. I think you can. I hope you can. So yeah, you know how in the snow, especially the first snow, right? First snowfall, and just like people just seem to forget how to drive. Let's see if this is one of those cases. And not only that, one other thing that I really want to highlight this season, this fall season, really is, it's saying, this vehicle is telling me that it's cold outside. I already know that. But the one thing that I really want to highlight is the fact that this is a rear-wheel drive vehicle. This is a rear-wheel drive BMW 4 Series. And you know, people here, right, especially in Michigan, and I guess everywhere where you have this kind of weather, it's kind of cold outside. Had to jump in. So everywhere it's kind of cold outside, people will say, oh, rear-wheel drive vehicles, they will not survive. This is not made for rear-wheel drive vehicle. In fact, I'm trying to sell my Suburban. Nobody here in Michigan will buy it because it's rear-wheel drive. So now I'm trying to sell it in Texas. So what I'm gonna do this season is really, if the Suburban is not sold, really is try to, we're gonna do an experiment, and I can try to turn this into a series where I drive my car in the truck depending on the snow accumulation on the ground, and we do this experiment together because this where I am right now is relatively flat, and I'm gonna be trying to prove, or maybe I'm wrong, I don't know. That's why we're gonna make it an experiment. I'm trying to prove that you don't really need rear-wheel drive vehicles, especially in flat terrain. If you don't live in the mountains of Colorado, you don't really need four-wheel drive or all-wheel drive to drive your vehicle in the snow. And not only that, if you live in the city, the snow that falls on the ground really doesn't really have time to accumulate unless it's a lot of snow, because people drive through it. You're really gonna have a path, and if you don't have a lot of snow in your driveway or maybe by the curb, you're not gonna get stuck. And I'm gonna show to people that you don't really need a four-wheel drive or an all-wheel drive vehicle really to survive the snow season or snow weather. I don't know, I'm gonna turn it into a series. We're gonna stay tuned. We're gonna be doing all kinds of experiments throughout the winter season with those rear-wheel drive vehicles, and maybe I can try to get a four-wheel drive and an all-wheel drive SUV just to see the difference. Stay tuned. This is going to be awesome. So for now, let's go ahead and drive and see if people forget how to drive in the snow. This road here is kind of empty. People are staying home. Oh, if they were staying home, they automatically did good. Yeah. Cool right now. They're being careful, but not too crazy. Got this left lane hoarder here. So what I'm gonna say here is to stay tuned for the somewhat series that I'm gonna be creating on rear-wheel drive vehicles in the snow. See you in the next few videos throughout the whole winter season. Thanks for watching. See you in the next one. Bye.